I'm back again. You know what? Normally I would just let that go because if I start crying, I can't continue, and that's a cop out. That's a cop out. So I decided to hop right back on here and give you more value than what you already had. There's so much value that I can give in this area because of my mentors, and I do need to share that with you. So I apologize for leaving, but I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue right now. So, um, let me just regroup here. There's way too much value to leave on the table just because I broke a tear. Good grief, get over myself, right? Okay, there are so many things to be grateful for. I have a warm bed, I have a roof over my head, some hot food on the table. There are so many people out there that lack just those things. Can you imagine having to fight or flight every single day just to get a meal? There are so many people out there like that. We have it way too easy. I am back, Melody. I did not give enough value, and because I had tears, boo hoo, I'm back. Okay? So, whatever. She's on a roll. We have to, we take so much for granted. It is mind blowing. Absolutely mind blowing. I mean, we have the necessities to live, to to grow. Oh my gosh, we got to stop that stinking thinking. It's so hard to be grateful when we feel like we have nothing. It's like, what do I have to be grateful for? Oh, we got to give more than we receive. Well, what do I have to give? And we get in that mindset where we are just so jealous of other people, and we don't give them credit for the work that they have done already. You know what I mean? When you get into any kind of business or life in general, if we don't start trying to reach for our goals, trying to better ourselves, we are never going to grow. We are never going to advance. We are never going to increase. Um, all life was meant to increase and grow, especially if we are capable of attaining more. That is exactly what God wants for us. He wants to live through us. And when we are grateful to Him, and the more we are grateful to Him, the more He is going to shower on us. The more things we are going to have to be grateful for. And I never thought that to be true. Yeah, right, it all sounds good and rosy and whatever, but honestly, I have experienced this. And I'm telling you, the very first time that you manifest something or you think it into existence, you feel so empowered. I'm telling you, it's mind blowing. You think that you can do anything. But we need to stay humble because there's so much out there to learn. So much. I mean, the more that I get from Robert and Melody, the more I crave. I just want them right there all the time because they give me so much value. I have never ever had that in my life. And now that I have it, I'm never giving that up. And it just makes me even more grateful. So we have to, I don't want to say we do create exactly what we are getting out of life. We have created that. That's really a hard concept to get around, because you see all the time, right? Young kids or children, babies, even young adults, they get themselves in trouble. They get abused or raped or beaten. And I am nowhere near saying that you are responsible for that. Absolutely not. I'm talking about the things that we think about, the things that we get jealous about, and why does this one have that and I don't, and it's just all petty baloney. It's just all petty. And if we are not giving back to others, we can't expect anything in return. We shouldn't expect anything anyway, but we have to first give back. And I was talking about, sometimes we think we have nothing to give back. Yes, we do. We have our kindness. We have our empathy. We have our listening skills. We have so much that we can give to others. So much that does not cost us a dime. Not a dime. Just our time and our kind hearts. We have to be a giver. Regardless how little we have, we always have more than somebody else does. When I'm doing this more often, and I'm getting better at it, and my husband's kind of rubbing off a little bit too, where I hear him starting to repeat some of the phrases that I hear from Melody or Robert or some other amazing person that I connect with. I absolutely love that. I love that. And it's just, the feeling is amazing. And once you can get to that point where you can feel that, and you are so, so grateful for, the people that are showing you the way, God is just going to just douche you with all kinds of more things to be grateful for. The more we're grateful for, the more He is going to give us. He is living through us. And He loves, all the splendid things in life, all the beautiful, beautiful things that we can see, the things that other people that are blind can't see, I'm not saying that this is easy. Is it worth it? Absolutely. I don't care if it takes me another 10 years. I am growing every day, and that is what it should be about. I don't care if I ever make a dime in my business. I am growing as an individual, as a person, as a child of my Creator. And that is exactly what I want for everybody. I want that for everybody. So, I kind of got off track here a little bit. I always do that. I can't just read bullet points. I shouldn't say can't. That's the worst thing I should do. But I did promise some gifts, and let me tell you about them, because I kind of cut myself short last time. I have 2 gifts that my mentors gifted to me in order that I can gift it to you. So this is absolutely free. I have The Power of Words by Melody Riba. Amazing, amazing value. And I'm telling you, look at this, read it every day. And what happens, let me tell you what happens. Oh, I could go in again. But let me tell you what happens when you start following these gratitude things and all this stuff. It's freaking mind-blowing, because it's like you do good for somebody, and the feeling is so amazing. And you know what? Your problems just kind of, they go away. They're minute. You know what I mean? These two gifts, keep them for the rest of your life. Refer to them often, every day if you can. The God Memorandum is the other one. And the God Memorandum, now, when my mentors, Melody Reiber and Robert Hollis, they tell people, you know what? if you're not getting it, if you're just not getting it. Usually your biggest lack is gratitude, because we are not grateful for what we do have. And once we can get over that and realize how much we do have and we are grateful for, the more He is going to bless us. Absolutely. There's a process in growing. There's a process. We have to go through this process, or we are not learning as we're growing, and we absolutely have to do that, because we cannot take anybody where we've never been. We have to grow into that. And that is when things get magical. When we open up our mind to that, I'm telling you, it's amazing. It has changed my life. Okay, I've been on here long enough, and I do apologize, but I wanted to share. I know I had more value, but I can't follow a script. I just can't do it. I need to change my language, for one, right? Our language is our biggest. It's horrible. What we need to do, if we are up against something, whether it be a conflict, anything, we need to just step back. Just step back for a second. Really, really try to focus and look at all scenarios, all perceptions. That's huge. And that is my biggest thing that blows me away is the perception, how different people perceive things. That's a choice. That's a choice. You don't have to perceive things in a negative manner. You can perceive things in any manner that you choose. We have that right. So I hope you guys got value out of this. If you feel anybody could really gain something from this, please share it. And I look forward to being back again next Wednesday. I absolutely love this. And Nicholas, I did change my time because you are one of my main supporters. And I appreciate you so much that you come here. It is very early in the morning for you right now. He is in Sweden, but yet he is always here supporting his friends. And I love you for that. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you. Okay, I'm out of here. Bye, guys.